he tried to sell the most pathetic flop job penalty I have ever seen, where he had no contact and he just completely collapsed. Like, he was literally just better off just stay the course and try to score the goal, which he didn't do that. So Korea goes down against Jordan in the semifinals of the 2023 Asian Cup, and all I can say is, what an absolute embarrassment. Now, before I get into this quick rant, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification. That will make me feel just a little bit better. So here's what went down. Korea, they barely got out at the skin of their teeth against Australia with their boneheaded penalty, and then Son Heung-min came up with his magic in extra time. But I was thinking, you're playing against Jordan, they're playing against them in the semifinals. They don't really do well against Middle Eastern teams. And as the game started, I could tell something was wrong because Jordan was completely outplaying Korea for the first 10 minutes of that match. And then eventually, Korea did get some opportunities, but then they completely messed up. They should have gotten the penalty, but it just didn't happen because I guess Korea didn't sell it to them enough. Maybe they did a flop job. And amazingly, Cho Hyun-woo, the goalkeeper for Korea, he made this amazing save that I didn't even think of. He made a save off of his head, and he made one off the rebound by accident. And I was thinking, okay, Korea might have the momentum because Jordan isn't scoring at all. So going into the halftime, I was like, Korea's got to get this, right? So, nope, not at all. Next thing you know, Korea turns the ball over and then gives up a very easy goal. There was nothing much Cho Hyun-woo, the goalkeeper, could have done. And then they give up another long goal that was just a freaking kick out of random, something that Korea should be trying, which they didn't even do. And that turned it into a 2-0 match. And eventually after that, it was pretty much just a standstill of just complete hopelessness. There were times Korea did have some opportunities, especially in the first half. They had all those opportunities where two of those goals that should have happened, they hit the goalpost. And then second half, they just completely lost it. Lee Gang-in had a point-blank shot, but then that just didn't happen. I think there should have been a penalty, but they didn't give it to him. And then most pathetic out of all of them, Jo Gae-sung, the hero of the 2022 World Cup for a couple minutes against Ghana in the World Cup, he tried to sell the most pathetic flop job penalty I have ever seen, where he had no contact and he just completely collapsed. Like, he was literally just better off just stay the course and try to score the goal, which he didn't do that. So he was given a yellow card, and deservedly so, because that flop job of a sell was just absolutely pathetic. And then after that, it was pretty much to the point where I was like, referee, just blow the freaking whistle. And finally, after 8 minutes of stoppage time, they blew the freaking whistle. So what are my thoughts on this, on the future of Korea? I'm very concerned. Like, I expect them to make the World Cup because they have 48 spots for the 26th World Cup in America, Mexico, and Canada. But aside from that, the team looks terrible. Like, Jurgen Klinsmann, I don't think he is the right coach, unfortunately, because he's already shown his failures in the United States after the 2014 World Cup. He showed his failures with Germany, where, let's be honest, he had a loaded team in the 2006 Germany World Cup. He had Miroslav Klose, Michael Ballack as his freaking midfielder, Lucas Podolski as his rookie. He had Schweinsteiger and Philipp Lahm. You just could not screw that up, and he did. He failed on a super team, so I don't think that Jurgen Klinsmann is the guy. And going forward, there is a coach that I would love to see Korea get. He used to be the understudy of Guus Hiddink, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. I just don't know if it's going to happen. But I do think that he does deserve it. His name is Park Han-sol. I think he should have the opportunity because he took a Vietnam team from literally out of nowhere to at least be one of the forces of Southeast Asia. But Korea just will never give him an opportunity for whatever reason. And he should be giving an opportunity because he was one of the two assistant managers for Guus Hiddink other than Pim Verbeek of Australia. No, I'm sorry, of the Netherlands. So, yeah, I don't know, but they're not going to hire him because I guess he doesn't kiss butt to the Korean culture. So, and that's the thing in Korean culture. When you don't kiss their corporate butts or their elitist butts, unfortunately, you're just not going to get anywhere. And I do think he deserves an opportunity. Like, if Jurgen Klinsmann doesn't work, I think Park Hyung-seo could be the better choice. But as of now, he doesn't have a job right now because he did step down or did get fired. Like, he did end his time with the national team of Vietnam, which he did very well. So I think he should get an opportunity. But I don't know. The future of Korea is very bleak. The very next thing to look forward to is the Olympics of 24, if they even make it. Then we got qualifiers to watch, so I will still keep a close eye on that. But man, the future is terrible. Hwang In-bum should not be playing. I think it should have been Park Hyung-seo that should have had his spot, but they didn't give it to him because I guess Korea hates Spanish players. And they did the same mistake with Lee Gang-in where they did not let him play until they were down 2-0 against Ghana. So Korea, as an organization, they're very incompetent. They don't even choose the right players. They don't let their coach do their job. But Klinsmann's a bad coach, so I don't think he's going to last long. My prediction is I don't think he'll make it to the World Cup. But then again, you also had the other coach from Korea, from Portugal, where he kind of got away with it. He really did. It was Paulo Bento from his failures of the quarterfinals of the Asian Cup. I guess he somewhat made up for it in the World Cup, but I think Korea needs to make some changes. But I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. But those are my thoughts on this disaster of a semifinals performance by Korea where they lost to Jordan 2-0. And hopefully the organization will make a change. But will that happen? Probably not. But anyways, that's all for me. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit that notification. And thanks for watching.